How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. So today I'm gonna do a mod review about the mod Alex's Mobs, because it's not like it's been done before by many other YouTubers that are bigger than me. So but you guys seem to really like the video, so I thought I might as well do a full mod review about the whole mod so far. Some of you already probably seen my other mod videos, which was the 1.8 update and the 1.9 update for Alex's Mobs. I won't be showing them in this video. You guys can go and check those out. I'll leave the link to those down in the description below. What will probably be a good idea is if I actually split this up into separate videos. So I'll start with some of the mobs from the very first time it came out to maybe a 1.3 update, and then I'll move on to 1.3 to 1.5. I just basically split it up because it's going to be very hard to try and fit this all in one video because there's so many mobs, just so you guys don't have to listen to me ramble on about some mobs. I fucking love this mod. This is my favorite mod. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first mob we have is the Grizzly Bear. So these guys can be found in the forest biomes with 1 or 2 cubs by their side. They have about 40 health points, so 20 hearts. I'll be referring health points to half a heart, so 1 point equals half a heart. So they've got 40 health points. They won't attack you unless you do get close to them, so there we go. You can actually tame these guys. If you have some honey and you throw it at the bear, it will start to eat it, and then once it's finished, it will have like that sort of messy mouth, which is quite adorable. All you got to do is feed it the salmon by throwing it at it, and it'll become your best friend. So there you go. And what you can do, you can ride this guy and you can control him. Love the way he walks, just like wobbles around, which is so awesome. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, you can get him to either stay, or you can get him to follow if you shift right click him, or obviously you can ride him. Occasionally he will drop some of its hair, which is the hair of bear. With the hair you can craft the frontiersman cap or the potion of knockback resistance. Now the way you craft the frontiersman cap is by having 5 pieces of hair and a raccoon's tail, and you also need a leather cap just in the middle, and you'll get yourselves a frontiersman cap. And what it does, it gives you extra speed while you're sneaking, and it also gives you some armor as well. So let's just quickly try it on and I'll show you what it's like. That's it. So I put it on. So if I sneak, it'll do that sort of like weird vision thing to show that you're sneaking that little bit faster. So yeah, you can see that how fast I am actually sneaking. So it's quite good if you want to get somewhere quickly, but you're afraid you're going to fall off an edge or something. So yeah, it's really good. So you can also create the potion of knockback resistance. So pretty much you just put some hair of bear into some potions of strength and you get your potion of knockback resistance. So yeah, and this basically gives you knockback resistance. So you'll normally see it with some of its cubs. There you go, so that's the cub. It looks, oh my god, it looks so adorable. Yeah, so be careful around him when you've not tamed him, otherwise get him. So the next mob we have is the Roadrunner. So this guy can be found in the desert and badlands. It has 8 health points, which is 4 hearts. It is passive unless you attack it, so what you do, you attack it, and it will just run at you really fast, and to be honest, it's just a really fast, annoying animal. But it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It's not tameable. Occasionally it will drop a Roadrunner feather, so these things can be used to create Roadrunner boots. It basically gives you a speed boost when you're on sand. So if I get some sand quickly, I'll quickly show you how quick you actually go. There we go. That's how fast you can go on sand. So it gives you a plus 0.01 speed whilst you're on sand. So yeah, it's actually quite useful if you need to get across the desert. But yeah, apart from that, there's not really much to the Roadrunner. It just looks awesome, it runs really fast, and you can create some fast boots from it. So yeah, pretty cool. So the next mob we have is the Gazelle. So the Gazelles can be found in the savannas. It has 8 health points, the same as the Roadrunner. It can't be tamed, and it doesn't actually attack you. If you do attack it, it will just run away really fast. Faster than Roadrunner. So yeah, it's quite realistic. When you do kill it, it will drop some mutton, and it will also drop a gazelle horn. The gazelle horn can actually be crafted into a potion of swiftness, and it gives you plus 60% speed. So if I show you basically the difference between the normal one and the Alex's Mobs. So the Alex's Mobs gives you plus 60% speed, and the normal maximum one is plus 40% speed. Basically, to create it, you literally just need to put some potion of swiftness from the Minecraft version with the gazelle horn in a brewing stand, and you get yourself a potion of swiftness 3. So yeah, if you drink it, you go really fast. Probably linked to how fast the gazelle runs away when you do attack it. If there are a herd of gazelles, which there probably will be, they will all scatter if one of them gets attacked. So yeah, that's looks pretty cool. Apart from that, not much else with it. Okay, so the next mob we have is the crocodiles. The crocodiles can be found in the rivers and swamps of the overworld. They have 30 health points. They're not passive. If they find you, they will drag you underwater, so they will attack you, I mean. So yeah, There we go, so it will grab you, and then if there's water around, it will pull you underwater. Oh, this isn't really a big enough pool. These can be tamed if you breed 2 crocodiles together and the female crocodile lays an egg. Sometimes it will just drop the egg randomly and you can pick it up and it will look like this. Over time, you'll see that it will start to crack. However, if you do jump on it, there we go, it cracks. But if you place the egg and a crocodile is born, it will be tamed to you. So what this guy will do, it will defend you and it will defend the area from where it was spawned. And yeah, so it's quite useful. You can't ride it and you can't really tell it to do stuff. It will just like stay around where you are and protect you. If you do kill it, you'll get some crocodile scoots. So this can either when a baby crocodile becomes an adult or if a crocodile dies. And with this, you can craft a crocodile chest plate. Now, when you have the crocodile chest plate on, what it will do, it will give you 7 armor, which is I believe 3.5 armor pieces. Yep, there we go. And it will also grant you quicker swim speed. There you go. As you can see, I'm swimming that little bit quicker than what I would normally. So yeah, pretty cool. Apart from that, there's not much else with the crocodiles. But yeah, they look amazing, and be careful around them and try to find some crocodile eggs if you can. Okay, so the next mob we have is the fly. So the fly can be found anywhere in the world. It's annoying. It's got 2 health points, so it's not very strong. Obviously, could have guessed you can't tame it. If you do kill it, it will occasionally drop some maggots. With the maggots, you can create quite a bit. So you can create the crimson mosquito larva, which we'll get into later in the video. We can also use it to breed roadrunners, capuchin monkeys, and also you can eat it for a quick snack. Another thing as well is that if a fly enters the nether, it will become a crimson mosquito. So let me quickly show you what that's like. So if we do get a fly, we just spawn it in. You can see it sort of shakes a little bit. You can see it's turning into it. There we go. So yeah, it does that like cool animation and turns into a crimson mosquito. So that's quite cool. Apart from that, there's not much with the flies. So yeah, so let's just move on to the next mob. So the next mob we have is the Hummingbird. Now, the Hummingbird is passive. It has 4 health points. Can be found in flower fields or in jungles. They can come in different colors. This one's green. As you can see, I put flowers around just so it stays in here. There you go. As you can see, it sometimes interacts with it as well. So you can also breed these hummingbirds with just any old flower, which is quite cool. Apart from that, it's not really much with the hummingbird. They are just here for like the decoration and that, but it still looks pretty cool. And they do move at the speed of light. So yeah, flowers normally just calm down a little bit. For some reason, it still wanted to just move so fast. Pretty cool. The next mob we have is the Sunbird. Now, the Sunbird can be found across mountains. So as you can see, it looks pretty cool, to be honest with you. It has 20 health points, which is 10 hearts, so it's the same amount of hearts you have. It isn't tameable, however, it is very passive. Even just standing near it, you get a buff called Sunbird's Blessing. So basically what this does, it makes it easier for you to ride around in an elytra. So if I put an elytra on, it's easier for me to control it. So if I fly, let me fly up as well, which is really cool. It's just much easier to use instead of having to use rockets. Obviously, you do sort of just like dive down. You dive back up again. You can't keep going all the way up, but you can go as far as possible. So yeah, it's actually really cool. However, if you do attack the Sunbird, it will give you a debuff, which is the Sunbird's Curse. So pretty much instead of you having the easy flight with an elytra, it will just slam you to the ground and it will kill you. So yeah. Don't mess with this, just be happy that it's around you. Another thing which is really cool, so if we turn it to nighttime and we get maybe a zombie out, it will actually burn the zombie because it acts as its own sun, because it's called a Sunbird. So if I put a zombie inside here, it will just start burning like that. So yeah, it's actually quite useful. So if you are at night and you're traveling in the mountains, try your best to stay near one of these guys because they will help you out. So yeah, apart from that, that's pretty much what the Sunbird does. Cool. So the next mobs we have are the gorillas. So there's 2 types of gorillas. There's the normal gorilla and there's the silverback gorilla. So these guys can be found in groups in the jungle. They are passive unless you attack one of them and they'll deal massive damage. The silverback deals more damage than the gorilla does. And you can actually tame these guys by throwing them bananas. So if I get more bananas, I say tamed, you can't properly tame them to like follow you and do whatever you want with them. But if you do throw them one, so a silverback will eat it and a normal gorilla will. And basically, if you keep throwing it to them, they will start to become your friend. And once they're your friend, you'll get an achievement. They won't follow you, unfortunately, but if you do hold a banana, they will follow you. What you can also do with this is if I get a baby gorilla, it will actually ride the back of a normal gorilla. There we go. So it looks pretty awesome. Yeah, get out of the way. There we go. You can sort of see it. It looks so cute. It's so awesome. Now, a couple of Easter eggs with the gorillas. If you name the gorilla Harambe, it gains a halo above its head. That is hilarious. Oh my god, I love this one so much. So yeah, it doesn't actually give any other effects, but it's pretty cool Easter egg. Another thing, if you name it DK, becomes Donkey Kong from Super Mario. I love this. This is so cool. The Easter eggs on this are so cool. There you go. So that's pretty much what the gorillas are. They'll keep you safe if you give them enough bananas and if you're around them. And you can name them Harambe and Donkey Kong for better skins, and a baby can ride the gorilla's back. So yeah, it's awesome. Right, let's move on to the next one. With the Rattlesnake, it has 8 health points, which is the same as the Roadrunner and Gazelle. You can find these guys in the deserts and badlands. They won't actually attack you unless you get close, and what they'll do, I'll show you. If you go close to them, they'll do that little animation, attack you, poison you for around 15 seconds or so, and it will poison you until you do go down to half a heart. It won't kill you. You can't tame these guys, obviously, so if it does die, you get a rattlesnake rattle, and with this rattlesnake rattle you can create a maraca with any type of wood and a stick, and then putting the rattlesnake in the middle of all of it. Or you can brew it with poisonous essence to create a potion of poison resistance, which is quite self-explanatory. You get poison resistance, so yeah, it's quite cool. Apart from that, there's not really much else to it, so yeah, we'll get on later how you come across poison essence, but yeah, let's move on to the next mob. So the next mob we have is the Komodo Dragon. So as you can see, I've sectioned these guys off as well, from a tamed Komodo Dragon to a normal Komodo Dragon. These guys can be found in the Badlands. They have around 30 health points, which is 15 hearts. If you attack it, it will attack you and then it will run after you. So yeah, this guy is pretty ferocious and it won't stop attacking you until you die. So yeah, to tame these guys, you need a stack of rotten flesh, and you basically just give it to him. Just right click it. You sometimes need multiple stacks, and it should just give you tamed Komodo Dragon. So yeah, these guys move very, very fast. The reason why that's being attacked is because the tamed Komodo Dragon will attack anything in its way when you do ride it. Apart from that, you can't make it sit or follow. It is just like the crocodile, except from you can ride it. So it will protect you. However, if you do damage it, it will start to attack you back. So yeah, these guys are pretty ferocious. When they are bred and they create babies, they will actually attack and eat their babies. So yeah, they're quite ruthless. What it does drop, however, is the Komodo Dragon Spit. So this will occasionally just drop if you stand by them for a while. And what this Komodo Dragon Spit can do, it can be made into Komodo Dragon Spit Bottle or a slime ball. And with the Komodo Dragon Spit Bottle, if you put a cave centipede leg into it, it will create the poisonous essence, which you need to create the potion of poison resistance with the rattlesnake rattle. So yeah, all these sort of add up into a better potion. So yeah, apart from that, there's not really too much else you can do with this guy. Doesn't give you any cool skins like the gorillas do. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. Very powerful. So the next mob we have is the Capuchin Monkey. So these guys can be found in the jungles. They have around 10 health points, which is 5 hearts. You can actually tame these guys if you give them bananas. This guy requires a lot of bananas to tame, so as you can see, that's a lot of bananas. However, when you do finally tame one of these guys, you can command it to follow, stay, or wander. So if you do command it to follow, you can shift right click it and it will ride your shoulders just like so. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. I love this animal so much. It's so cool. And then you just shift right click it to get it off your shoulders. Let's keep it to stay for now. If we actually spawn a zombie in, and it will protect you, and what it does, it actually throws rocks at the zombie. Oh, I got it. Hang on. Sorry, it's because I made it stay. No, help me. There we go, and it does quite a bit of damage. Hang on, let's put another zombie down. If we have it on its back, you can see how it's very fast at throwing, and yeah, it does quite a bit of damage to the zombie. So yeah, this guy is so good. Sometimes when it finishes eating some bananas, it will drop a banana pill. So with this banana pill, you can actually create super de Mosquito with, basically this is the recipe. You can't create anything else with it. Yeah, it can just be used as food. And if your monkey does get damaged, all you need to do is use an egg and it heals them. So yeah, that's pretty much what the Capuchin Monkey does. So the next mob we have is the cave centipede. Now, as you can see, this guy is fucking ugly. This guy can be found in deep caves. It has 2 different body parts. So it's got its head, which has 36 health points, which is pretty much 18 hearts. And its body has 10 health points, which is 5 hearts. It isn't passive. If it does see you, it will attack you. So obviously you can't tame it either. So what it does bite you. And then it will continually follow you to attack you. When you do manage to kill it, it will drop itself a cave centipede leg. So this cave centipede leg can be used to create these cave centipede leggings, which enables you to wall climb. What it also does is if you put a Komodo Dragon spit bottle in a brewing stand with the cave centipede leg, it will create the poisonous essence, which you can then use with a rattlesnake rattle to create the potion of poison resistance. So if I just quickly get the cave centipede legs, so right now I've got some invisible blocks on, so you guys can't see it, but I can just go up to it, just walk, and it will just slowly let me walk up the wall. Unfortunately, it won't like let you slowly fall down. Apart from that, there's not really much else to this guy. He's just really ugly. He's fucking creepy as hell. Yeah, if you see this guy in caves, you can either get the cave centipede leggings. If you're not armed enough, run. Pretty much my advice. So the next mob we have is the Orca. So the Orca can be found in the cold oceans. It has 30 hearts, which is 60 health points. What you can do with this guy, he is passive until you attack him. And when you do attack him, he does deal quite massive amount of damage. There we go, yep. He does about 3 hearts damage every time it hits you. These guys aren't actually tameable. However, if you do swim with them, it will give you a buff, which is called Orca's Might. And as you can see, I've just got an achievement for it, or a challenge complete for it. So what this Orca's Might does, it increases your attack speed, which is so useful. So if you are in like being chased by some sharks or some other guardians or something like that, you can kill them really quickly. The attack speed, I mean, how fast you can attack just your harm. It's pretty useful. Now you will find these guys in herds, and if you do attack one of them, the whole herd will attack you back. So you've got to be very careful around them not to hit them. They will also help defend you as well if you do get attacked by any sort of monster or anything like that. So yeah, they're quite good. Apart from that, there's not much else, but they just look pretty awesome. So let's move on to the next mob. So the next mob we have is the Hammerhead Shark. Now, these guys can be found in the warm oceans, and they are passive unless you are below 50% health, and what they'll do, they'll attack you. They're not actually tameable though, which is fair enough. However, if it does attack something that is weaker than it, or 50% health, it has a chance to drop a shark tooth, and with these shark teeth, you can actually make a shark tooth arrow. So basically to make it, all you need to do is have a stick, some kelp, and a shark tooth, and you get 6 arrows. So basically what this does, it actually increases the damage against aquatic animals, and it increases how fast you can actually shoot underwater. So if I just throw this arrow out for a second, and I change my game mode, so that's basically what the shark tooth arrows does. And if I throw away the shark tooth arrow, if I can, there you go, it doesn't even go to the wall as the shark tooth arrow does. So yeah, these guys can be quite useful for their shark teeth. Apart from that, I guess just be careful around them. So the next mob we have are the lobsters. So the lobsters have around 5 health points, which is 2.5 hearts. These guys can be found in the ocean's beaches. These guys are passive until you attack it, but when you do attack it, all it will do, it'll give you like a little pinch and then just run away. There we go. It won't pursue you. It will just give you a little pinch as a warning. These guys aren't tameable. However, if you do manage to kill one, you can actually get a lobster tail. And you can actually cook these lobster tails to give yourself a cooked lobster tail, and it could just be eaten like any other food. You can also bucket up these guys, just like you would with a cod or any other type of fish, I guess. And you can get these in different colours as well. Like we have a red and blue one here, we have a red one there, we have a blue one there. I believe there are some more rarer colours. I spawned loads in, couldn't get it, so yeah, they will come in different colours as well. But yeah, apart from that, that's what the lobsters are. Pretty cool. Let's move on to the next mob. So the next mob we have is the Bone Serpent. Now, the Bone Serpent can be found in the lava lakes in the nether. It's hiding from me at the moment, which is annoying. As you can see, it's a bit like the cave centipede, where it has a long body. So its head has 25 health points, which is 12.5 hearts, and its body has 10 health points, which is 5 hearts. And basically, this guy isn't passive. He will attack you if you go near it, and what he'll do, he'll jump out at you, hit you, and then go back into the lava lake, or into the lava. This is basically what he'll do. There we go, and he'll basically do that constantly to you until you die, or unless you can kill him first as well. He's not tameable, obviously, and if you manage to kill him, he'll drop bones, and he will also occasionally drop a bone serpent tooth. Now, with these bone serpent teeth, you can actually create some potion of lava vision with some lava bottles if you put it into a brewing stand. What this does, it basically makes you see under lava. You'll see what I mean. So if we drink it, you'll be able to see through it, and from here you can actually see what the bone serpent looks like. It looks pretty amazing. It looks dangerous. Apart from that, the serpent tooth isn't really used for much else. So yeah, with the lava bottles, I just take it you just use a glass bottle in some lava. Yep, there you go. You just use glass bottles in some lava to get it. But yeah, that's pretty much what the bone serpent is. Good luck trying to kill him. Let's move on. So the next mob we have is the Crimson Mosquito. So the Crimson Mosquito can be found in the Crimson Forests. They're not passive at all. They will attack you if they see you. They can see you from quite far away actually. They're obviously not tameable either, but what I'll do, I'll show you how they actually attack you. So they grab onto you, suck your blood, and then they attack you with the blood. So yeah, it will just charge up, shoot blood at you, and then once it's finished it will come and suck more blood out of you. If you do manage to kill it whilst it has your blood, you'll get some blood sacs. With these blood sacs, you can use it to create a blood sprayer, and what this does, it shoots blood, pretty much. Let me just show you how much damage. So yeah, it does 2 hearts of damage, which is 4 health points, very quickly as well. It doesn't have so much like durability, as you can see at the bottom. But yeah, that's what the blood sprayer is. What it can also drop is some Crimson Mosquito proboscis. And with this, you can create some Crimson Mosquito larva. And with this larva, you can breed Capuchin monkeys, and you can also breed the Roadrunners with it. I might have said earlier that you needed maggots to do that. You don't, you need Crimson Mosquito larva. But yeah, apart from that, there's not really much else you can do with it. But yeah, these guys are really annoying. So yeah, if you see this guy around, just try your best to kill him. Okay, let's move on to the last mob in this video. So the last mob in this video is the Endergrade. Now the Endergrade can be found in the Chorus Forests in the end. So these guys are passive. They won't attack you even if you do attack them. What they'll do though, because they can fly, they'll just try their best to fly away. But yeah, they won't attack you whatsoever. So it has around 20 health points, which is 10 hearts, so it's the same amount as you do. These guys are actually tameable, sort of tameable. They can pretty much be used like pigs can, where if you lure it in with a chorus fruit, you can actually put a saddle on it. And you can ride it, and it's very slow, but if you have a chorus fruit on a stick, you will actually be able to fly, just very slowly. So they can actually be bred with chorus fruit. So if I get another Endergrade, let them breed, and we'll see a baby one. Oh, it's so tiny. Oh my god, I didn't realise. I actually had no idea there were baby ones in this. Oh, that's so awesome. But yeah, they are literally just the pigs of the end, I guess. So that's the final mob in this video I'll be doing. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. So I just basically went through the mobs that actually came out when they first released Alex's mobs. Disclaimer, I'm playing this in 1.16.5, so obviously there'll be things that have changed since it had come out, and the creatures have changed very slightly. But yeah, the next video I'll do some more updates, and I'll put some of the updates together. So I'll put like the 1.1 update up to 1.4, depending on how many mobs there are, because I don't want to overload with so many mobs in one video. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.